Hey guys, it's Sharon. Welcome to my channel. Today I've created this Valentine's Day inspired look. I've just used some pink shades on the eyes and a nude lip. I did give you two lip options in the video as well. One is just kind of a baby pink kind of colour, a little bit more playful and fun, and then this nude one as well. And I hope you all enjoy. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to start off with is eyebrows. I've already done my base, as you can tell, purely just because it would take up less time. So I'm actually going to be using my Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow. This is in medium brown. I'm going to be filling them in fairly lightly. I don't want to overdraw them at all. So next I am going to be moving on to my eyes. I'm just going to be taking a big fluffy brush and just taking that in the Lorac Makeup Pro palette. Now the colour I'm going to be using from here is Fawn, and I'm just going to be using that as a transition shade in the crease. So I'm not being too precise with that, I just want to really blend it out and buff it out really nicely. That way it's going to provide a good base for all of the colours that I'm going to be putting on later. So next I'll be taking the colour Dusty Plum, and this is just on the Sigma Blending E25 brush. I'm just going to be applying that into the crease. Just using that colour really lightly as it is super pigmented. So I'm just going to be building that colour up, just adding small amounts at a time. So as you can see, I'm focusing this colour more so on that outer corner there, but I am bringing whatever's left on the brush into this inner corner here, just so that it all blends out seamlessly. I'm going to be taking a tiny bit of that colour and applying it to the lower lash line. So just on a smaller, more tapered blending brush, I'm going to be taking the colour Mulberry, and this is going directly into the crease as well. And I'm just going to be running that under the lower lash line too. Just connecting them there on that outer corner. Once you've done that, take that E25 blending brush again and just blend out all the edges. So next up, just on a flat shader brush, I'm going to be taking the colour Blush, kind of a really light baby pink colour with lots of shimmers in it, and just applying that directly onto the lid. Because this colour is so shimmery, you do want to pat it on rather than sweep it, that way you'll get less fallout. So next up, just on another small tapered blending brush, I'm going to be taking the colour Merlot or Merlot. I'm not too sure how to pronounce it, I probably just butchered the name. But it's like a really nice shimmery kind of burgundy colour. I'm just going to be taking a small amount of that, tapping off the excess and applying that directly in that outer V. Basically what this colour is going to do is just add a little bit more depth and just kind of add some more dimension to the whole look. And then just running a tiny bit of that under the lower lash line as well. And then once again, just taking that blending brush and blending it all out. So for the eyeliner, I do want to do a wing, but I don't want it to be super dramatic like a normal liquid eyeliner would be. So I'm going to be using my Maybelline Master Precise liquid liner, and then I'm going to be smudging it out with a black eyeshadow. I desperately need to update this. It's kind of going so dry and it's so difficult to use now, but every time I go to the shops I totally forget about it. I'm gonna grab a different eyeliner, I think. Okay, so this eyeliner, I have no idea what it is. I bought it from Target ages ago. It's just a liquid eyeliner. The only thing kind of brand-like that's on it says BA, but I have no idea what that means. Okay, so I know they're totally uneven, but I'm going to be moving on to the black eyeshadow now. So first up, I'm going to be taking just a little angled eyeshadow brush and the colour Caviar, and just kind of running that over where the wing is. So basically I want to be keeping that inner corner quite crisp. Otherwise it'll look a little bit messy if I try and kind of smoke that out as well. So next I'm going to be going in with this kind of flat pencil brush type thing. I'm not too sure how to explain it. It just looks like this. And I'm just going to be grabbing a tiny little bit of that black and blending it out a little bit more. So once that's done, I'm just going to go back in with the eyeliner and just fixing up that inner corner. I'm then just going in with the colour Espresso and just blending it in right into that outer V. So just blending it right there where that winged liner is. That's just going to help to kind of blend out the black a little and blend it all together. And then I'm just going to be running a tiny little bit of that under the lower lash line. Just focusing that on the outer corner. And then once again taking that blending brush and blending it all out. Next I'm going to be taking the colour Vanilla and using that just underneath the brow bone as a highlight and also on the inner corners. So that's it for the eyeshadow. Now I'm just going to be moving on to mascara. I'm going to do all that off camera just because it makes it a lot easier, and I'm also going to be adding false lashes. Okay, so that's the eyes done. Now moving on to the rest of the face. I'm going to be taking both my L'Oreal bronzer and the Rimmel London one, and I'm just going to be mixing the two together. I like the effect that they both give. I'm just going to be doing this on just a duo fibre brush. I find that this blends it out a lot easier and just diffuses the product really nicely. Now to contour, I'm going to be taking my NARS Laguna bronzer. I just have it in the NARS Laguna and Orgasm Duo, just on my NARS ITA brush. I find that this Laguna bronzer just gives a really nice and natural contour rather than something quite harsh. Now just with whatever's left over on my brush, I'm going to be running down my nose. And then picking up a little bit more, I'm going to be running that under my bottom lip. This just gives the effect of fuller lips. And then just whatever's left on the brush, just running that along my jawline. Now for blush, I'm going to be using that NARS Orgasm from that duo that I showed earlier. Highlight, I'm going to be using my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Soft and Gentle. For lips, I actually have two different options. One is just kind of a baby pink shade and the other is complete nude. I'm going to start off with this baby pink, and this is the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in the colour Tokyo. So this is the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream. It's just a really nice pink kind of shade. This is the MAC Amplified Lipstick in the colour Blankety. It's just a really nice nude colour. I think this nude lip is really nice. It kind of matures the look a little bit, kind of makes it a little bit more sultry rather than playful and flirty. So I would personally probably go with the nude lip. It's kind of in my comfort zone. I kind of prefer nude lips, especially this colour Blankety. It goes with every eye look. It's really versatile. So this is the finished look. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and I'll see you next time. Bye!